Good morning, Mr. Emitum. Do you have a lawyer today?
No, representing myself.
You were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. It looks like you also, out of the same charge, picked up a fraud as well. I mean, okay, you can represent yourself. It's your absolute right. I mean, I don't know how smart it is. Have you ever represented yourself before?
Yeah, times.
How did that go?
Many dismissals.
For what kind of cases?
Dismissal on unlawful carry before.
And you represented yourself? In this court? Oh, well, I found no probable cause. That's why I got dismissed. You didn't represent yourself.
I don't know, I was representing myself. The judge did find no problem cause.
I found, what, was it me?
No, it wasn't you. Well, I don't know. I think it was you.
Yeah, I found no probable cause.
I think that was you.
You didn't represent yourself for nothing, man. I did it. No. Okay, so, well, you can hope and wish and dream, whatever. If you want to represent yourself, you're more than...
Right away, Judge Fleischer recognizes something unusual. Representing yourself is a constitutional right, but it's also one of the biggest gambles a defendant can make. The courtroom isn't just about telling your side of the story. It's about knowing hundreds of legal rules that can make or break your case. Would you trust yourself to defend your own freedom?
You're entitled to do that, right? But, yeah, well, I like to tell people it's like brain surgery. When you need brain surgery, when you need heart surgery, you know, are you going to do that on yourself? Because you're not trained, you know, you don't know how to perform open heart surgery. Same thing with the law. You know, you're not trained in it. I mean, I'm assuming that you didn't go to law school, did you? How far did you get in school?
I graduated. I went to college.
How far did you get?
6 years ago. I mean, not in college, but that one.
Okay, so we're in the middle of trial now, and so I don't have the time to go through all of what they're called Pareto warnings to see whether you should represent yourself. I'm happy to do that. Why don't we delay it off like a week? Are you working at this time?
Yeah, and I stay in Austin. I don't live in Texas, so
What do you do for a living?
I have my own business.
Doing what?
We sell clothing, audio production.
How much money do you make a month? You're picking all of your answers, you know, and not only that, but you going to Austin, if you represent yourself, you're going to have to meet with the DAs on a constant basis to get evidence, so that's going to require you to come here to Houston quite a bit.
I was ready to find my most state. I need to be it.
Okay, before I do that though, I need to have a Feretta hearing. If you're willing to wait, we can do that a little bit later when I take a break in trial.
I had my other case. Was there the same day. The judge from when I came to my
Have you
last.
been there yet?
No, I haven't been up
Okay,
there.
so go up there. When you're done, come back down here. Don't forget to come back. If you don't come back, I'm gonna issue a warrant. Go take care of yourself upstairs and come back. You got it? Okay. All right. So today is September 11th, 2024. It's approximately 12:25 p.m. We are now in Court 5. In front of me, I have Eaton Emitum, case number 2522688. Would you please identify yourself for the purpose of the record?
The man, Econ Emiton.
Would you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? That you're going to tell the truth? Yes? Okay. State, would you identify? Okay, so the reason that we're putting this on the record now is Mr. Emitum has been charged with the offense of unlawful carrying of a weapon. The case is 40 days old. It appears that probable cause has already been found. I don't know if I did probable cause on this, or if I don't know if another judge did, because I don't remember Mr. Emitum, and I was out a week. Yeah, lollygagging. So let's just do it first.
2024. Officers observed the car with the front license plate. Same blades without a signal. The have expired registration as of March 23rd. Upon approaching, officers smelled marijuana. Making search returned 4.17 grams of the owner's smoking weapon handgun. Additionally, there was a backpack with check did not belong to him. Officer called Kumamoto. The checks were stolen from her restaurant in July 8th. When the defendant knocked the front window, went to the back and the checks were kept in the office. He hid in the back door.
So, as a result, because of that, he was charged with felony fraud on that one, on the check. Okay? Yes, he has an open case.
Now the conversation takes an unexpected turn. The defendant argues that federal registration exempts him from Texas licensing requirements, a claim that appears in some legal circles but has repeatedly been rejected by courts. Watch closely. Judge Fleischer is about to explain why state driving laws still apply.
In the 182nd, looks like he made a $15,000 bond. With us, I am going to find a probable cause to go forward. Well, hold on a second. We'll get there. I'll let you say your piece, but do you have a Texas driver license?
I have a U.S. got private property number with DFA. My vehicle was on there. It's as they were just my business and the front of face. The front of transportation.
Is that from the state of Texas or from where?
It's federal. He's with the front of transportation.
Okay, but you still need a Texas driver license and you need registration and
Did all my business with them because it was private property that I had. They said I didn't need to get registration with because I'm registered. So that would be my I'll get so the private property.
Okay. From what I know of the law, you need a Texas driver license to be able to drive.
At least what jurisdiction is being tried on? So I'm trying. So I kind of don't know what's being tried on.
Criminal? Yeah. Right. You're facing jail time, right?
I believe so.
Weren't you taken to jail?
Yeah.
So that wouldn't lead you to believe it's criminal, right?
Yeah, but under common law or is it military? Because also with
I've been waiting for something like this for so long. It's so much fun.
what I'm being tried on because what I was told with the USI when they have to register the registration or license. I do have my own case with that vehicle too as well. So
you need a license to drive, Texas driver license. You either have one or you don't. The federal government has regulated to the states through the Constitution that they have allowed the states on their own initiative to create laws regarding driving on highways and byways. So that's why you see every single state has requirements for licensing, insurance, mode of transportation. The federal government has somewhat to do with it. By and large, they have delegated to the states. They are their own entity with regard to creating laws in their specific highways. So that's why every single state has different type of license, different type of insurance. Like the Texas driver license is white versus Arkansas might be yellow or red, or Hawaii might. So that's every single state has their own laws with regard. In Texas, you have to have a Texas driver license. You also have to have liability insurance as a minimum in the event that you get into an accident. Those are the two main requirements that you need to drive. If you're going to drive a vehicle, it also has to be registered so that they know that you're driving the vehicle and that you own it or have the right to have that, so it's not stolen vehicle.
I own the one everything. When I was here the last hearing with the judge, what he was saying, he said that when he had applied to me, he was going to see what they were going to say about the probable cause of property. So registration when it had against my license plate when I had applied to it.
It does apply. It applies to everyone. Everybody has to have a back license plate. They also have to have a front license plate. In so much, they also tell you where it has to be on the car. They regulate. You can't put it in the windshield.
Right?
They tell you where it has to be. You can't put it on the windshield. You can't put it on like on what's called on the light. It's got to be right there. They even tell you how many centimeters it's supposed to be from the street to the actual place on the car. That's how bad state of Texas micromanages all these things. They even tell you how many damn centimeters it's got to be on the car. So you have to have a front license plate. Got to have a license. Got to have insurance. So if you don't have that, you can't drive. And that's it.
Got to tell him I was traveling. I wasn't arguing with him, but I was traveling. I wasn't making commerce. I used to do medical transportation, so I'm kind of aware with licensing and registration and everything. That's why for my private vehicles, I did that with the U.S. guidance and everything. I didn't know that was
correct.
And
you need a license. It doesn't matter whether you're saying you're conveying, whether you're traveling, whether you're, driving. It's a privilege. It's not a right. Right? There's a big difference between a privilege versus a right. You have the right to walk.
The right to travel, huh?
Yeah, taking your happy-go-lucky feet. You want to travel? Take those 2 feet to travel. Not in the car.
With the 14th Amendment saying, like, I have the right to travel.
You do. Yes, and you can walk your happy ass from one part to the other part. Not in the car, though. Not without a license and insurance.
It is with the Department of Transportation. They said automobiles were on there. Carrier, bicycles.
They're wrong. I'm just telling you now, they're wrong.
This isn't just a lecture about paperwork. The judge is explaining the real reason these laws exist, protecting innocent people after serious accidents. Whether you agree with his delivery or not, he's connecting legal requirements to real-world consequences that can change lives forever.
Wrong. Whoever told you that, where you got that, please. Because imagine this, Tom, and I've seen this before. Imagine that you get into an accident, right, and you kill a 5-year-old kid. What's going to happen at that point? Whoever owns that car, the other people, they're going to come after you. They're not going to go after they're going to come after you. First thing they're going to do is, do you have insurance? And if you don't have insurance, they're going to sue you, and then they're going to attach a lien on absolutely everything that you own to satisfy the judgment they get against you. And they will take your house, their car, they will take your bank accounts, they will attach to where if you ever want to start working and get a paycheck, they're going to garnish all that money. You have insurance, liability insurance, so that if you ever get into an accident, you don't mean to do it. You didn't mean to kill the kid. It's not an purposement. It's an accident. Accidents happen. You might be looking at your phone. You're looking at, this pretty girl that's walking across the street, and then boom, you have insurance, so that happens. The insurance company will pay on your behalf, so you don't have to pay out of your own pocket. And they will even give you a lawyer to represent you on your behalf, because that's what you pay for when you get in. If you get into an accident, lawyers usually call you and say, hey man, tell me what happened. Was it your fault? Or was it the other people's fault? Because we want to know who to pay. And that's why for $30 to $40 a month, you get insurance for that very purpose. And I've seen people come here, they have killed someone, and they get a $150,000 judgment against them. I've seen it. God, you'll never dig yourself out of it. So the conveying, the this, that, you need a license. You've got to have insurance. And we do it with every single person that comes in.
Can I say for the unlawful term? The possession of marijuana, the person that was in the vehicle told the officer it was legal hemp that they got from the store. They have receipts and everything in Texas. You can have legal hemp. They got it from the store. He even told the officer it was theirs. He pulled me out the car and he didn't ask for any paperwork.
Now you're making the apples and oranges, right? Now we got to test it. Weed.
Oh yeah.
Is it hemp? Understand that takes time, but you also need a lawyer to represent you.
I found my own discovery. I was representing myself from say.
And you can do that if you want.
Yeah.
But we have to go through a series of questions.
I'm representing myself plenty of times. I had dismissals here from
Remember,
county.
and for purposes of the record, so Mr. Emitom had a case with me here. It was actually June 7th of 2022. He was charged with another gun case. And that was with Victoriano. God, that was a good deal. And I found no probable cause in that case, right? So you didn't represent yourself in that case. I found no probable cause and they dismissed it. They didn't have to dismiss it. They did dismiss it. So other than that case, have you ever represented yourself?
Yeah, many times. So dismissals all through different many times. Traffic violations.
You're welcome to do it, and he's one of the worst, he's one of the best presidents that in history that you can think about right now.
Council. Me, man.
You can't think of one good president that we've ever
I
had?
don't know when he
Abraham Lincoln, he wasn't good?
met him. I don't know about him at the time.
Abraham Lincoln said something, he goes, you know what? He who represents himself has a fool for a client. That when you represent yourself, there is an inherent conflict, there's an inherent bias, and you may not be able to see things objectively. Meaning, you have your heart, got your soul into this case, so you may not be able to see from an outside position if they're saying something that makes sense. You're absolutely entitled to.
Here's the moment that matters most. A FAR at a hearing isn't about convincing someone to hire a lawyer. It's about making absolutely certain they understand what they're giving up. Once the judge approves self-representation, the courtroom expects that defendant to follow the exact same rules as a licensed attorney. There's no "I'm not a lawyer" exception.
Represent yourself. And if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to it. And I have no problem with you doing it. You need to understand though, if you represent yourself, you can't come at a later day and say, you know what? I had ineffective assistance of counsel. My lawyer sucked. Well, you represented yourself. You now can't complain about it. If you go to trial and you lose, and I end up putting your butt in jail for a year, you can't complain. You're stuck like Chuck for a whole year. Because that's what you're facing. You're facing a year in jail, and you got a bunch of other documents too that, So,
Discovery from the last month.
well, let's do the question. So, what is your full name?
Sean, she's right there, Amazon.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Where were you born?
In America.
Were you born here in Houston? Were you born in? Okay. You read and write English, right? Okay. Do you have any learning disabilities or communication handicaps? Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent and treated for any mental health disorder? Okay. You said last time I asked you about your educational background, you graduated from high school.
Graduated high school, some college.
How far did you get in college?
2.5 years.
Did you do any legal courses whatsoever?
My dad and I started doing medical transportation. I was taking classes for paramedics. I was just doing my basics.
Studying in college.
I was just doing my basics. I sweat. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when you're beginning to play on this. Do you have any legal training, education, or experience?
So, working in church.
And any other legal? Do you know about the Code of Criminal Procedure?
Yeah, do
you know about the Texas Penal Code?
Yeah, I'm familiar, but I'm not too familiar with a lot of statutes.
Were you here for our earlier trial?
No, I went.
I know you went to the felony court, but we were in trial earlier. Did you see what happened in trial earlier? Okay. What I'm trying to say is that the lawyers on both sides had to introduce evidence. There's a specific procedure that you have to follow to have evidence admitted. It's detailed in the codes. You have to know that, because once you represent yourself, I'm going to treat you as if you were a lawyer. I will hold you to the same standard.
Judge Fleischer just dropped the hammer. He's walking this self-proclaimed legal genius through a Ferretta hearing. Competency test to see if he can actually defend himself. Spoiler, confidence is sky high, but the legal knowledge, not so much. This is about to get very entertaining.
And I'm not here to put you through law school, because I have way too much drama as it is. I don't need any more drama, right? So if you don't do it the right way, I'm going to shut you down, right? I like to be nice to people, but I'm not taking this. Do you understand this? Do you understand the charges against you?
No, don't understand it.
Okay, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail. What they're saying is that you unlawfully had a weapon. As a result, you were charged, and now you're facing up to a year. Do you understand?
That what they tell me. I don't understand why I went to jail for that. So,
Do you not understand?
the court procedures or
No. I'm asking about the nature of the charges. No, let's not. Don't talk about the procedures. Don't talk about the licensing, about the conveying.
Yeah,
No.
I'm really trying to know.
Right. Do you understand that?
Yeah, going on.
Okay. You have the right, or you understand the range of punishment facing a year, correct?
So, I mean,
Okay. You have the right to court-appointed counsel. Do you want counsel to represent you?
I don't want to leave. If I tell me to leave too, I just want lawyers.
If I offer you a lawyer now, would you want him? You really don't want a lawyer?
Represent. To get more by myself to get one.
Okay. Do you understand that you will not be able to claim ineffective assistance counsel if you lose at a later time, whether it's in trial, whether it's in a hearing, whether any? Do you understand that? What that means is that you cannot appeal this thing. If you're found guilty and you go to jail, you know, a lot of lawyers or a lot of defendants like to claim, sorry guys, I'll get 2 minutes. A lot of lawyers, a lot of defendants like to blame their lawyers for screwing up. And they say, hey man, my lawyer messed up. I can tell you, like, that's the number one thing that defendants complain about. And probably, I don't know this for sure, but I would suspect probably the number one reason why cases are overturned is ineffective assistance of counsel, meaning that a lawyer, for one reason or another, messed up so bad, their cases have to be redone. You cannot complain about that at a later time.
Yeah, 2 times. So I'm not doing that.
Asterisk, and that's the biggest takeaway from this hearing. Confidence can win debates, but courtroom success depends on legal knowledge, procedure, and strategy. Representing yourself may sound empowering, but one mistake can have life-changing consequences. So what do you think? Was the defendant making a bold stand for his rights, or taking a risk that could seriously backfire? Let us know in the comments.
If you mess up, you cannot appeal. Do you understand?
The stakes just got very real. Judge Fleischer isn't simply asking questions anymore. He's creating a record that protects the court and the defendant's rights. Once someone knowingly chooses to represent themselves, blaming a lawyer later is no longer an option. That's a huge legal gamble. Would you trust yourself with a case that could send you to jail?
Once, and if you were found guilty, that's it. Do you understand? You also have to comply with the same appellate procedures if you lose, meaning that if you want to appeal for one reason or the other, you have to understand the guidelines and the timing, and you have to comply with those rules as well. Do you understand? You will not be granted any special consideration because of your lack of formal training. Do you understand this? You may fail to properly raise points of error in the trial record if we go to trial. Meaning that if we go to trial and you object to something, because you hear that a lot, right? I object. I shouldn't be in there. You have to object properly. You can't just say object. There has to be more to it. You have to state the reason for the objection. It has to be a legal reason. You can't just say, I object, and expect me to hold something out. You have to give the legal reason. And there's a proper method that you have to state and ask me to do things for it to be recognized on appeal. And if you don't know this, you cannot at a later date complain. Well, I didn't know that. You understand? You still don't want a lawyer. I will give you a free lawyer. Is this voluntarily, knowingly, and intelligently made? No one's forcing you to do this. Okay? knowing all this, are you sure that you still want to represent yourself? I got to tell you, I think that you look like a great guy. You look like you're upstanding. I have no problems with that you represent yourself. Understand that you need to be careful what you tell them, though. Everything that you say, even if you think you're hurting yourself by admitting one thing or the other, you could be hindering your case, meaning hurting your case, even if you think you're helping yourself. Do you understand? I'll make you a deal. If at any time you want a lawyer, all you got to do is ask and I'll give you. Really. If you ever feel like you're under the gun, that you feel like someone's taking advantage of you, I'm happy to give you a lawyer every time. I want you to understand now, as a condition of your bond though, I'm ordering you not to drive until you have a Texas driver license and a liability insurance. I'm ordering you not to drive. And I'm going to have you sign with me today an affidavit promising me you're not going to drive. If I find that you drive, I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand? You are not allowed to get into the driver's seat of a car and drive, convey, travel, however you want to term it. You cannot do that. And if I find that you do that,
That warning wasn't just for dramatic effect. When a judge places conditions on bond, violating them can land you back in jail before your trial even begins. Notice how the judge repeatedly says, drive, convey, travel. He's closing every possible loophole before the defendant can argue semantics. It's firm, it's direct, and legally very deliberate.
I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm going to make your bond so high, your head's going to spontaneously combust. Do you understand?
So wait for my rights to anything? Or?
No. But I'm telling you that you can't drive, convey, get into the driver's seat of a car. If you do, you're going to go to jail. Because I will revoke your bond. You understand? The only conditions I'm putting on you now are 3. No weapons. No picking up new cases. And don't get to the driver's seat of a car and drive, convey, travel. Are there any other adjectives you can think of? I guess I'll put etc. so that it tries to cover any type of wording, so to speak. All right. So, Mr. Emitom, I'm going to find that you are okay to represent yourself. We need you to sign a form that you're going to do that.
Even if I don't consent to any of these charges, because I do have my work, I do have.
If you don't consent, just go. If you don't think we have jurisdiction, look, if I didn't think anyone had jurisdiction over me, do you think I would be here? If I was in your shoes? Hell no, man. If I didn't think that someone didn't have jurisdiction over me to be anywhere, I'm not going there. I'm not going to get out, shower, put my clothes on, because I like being naked, right? You know, I'm not doing anything like that. You know, so if you don't think we have it, just go. Otherwise, you're here. You know we do, right? Because if you
Don't know. That's why
let me ask you this: if you just took off now, what would happen? There you go. What does that warrant mean? What does it mean?
I don't know what do you mean as far as warrant.
As far as jurisdiction is concerned, do you think that an officer is going to go out and actually pick someone up if they didn't think they had jurisdiction to do it? Do you know how much trouble they would get in? Do you know if Stephen went out there and arrested someone now just for shits and giggles, do you know how much trouble he would get in? If he had no reason to do it, do you know how much trouble he would get in? A lot. He'd lose his job, probably get sued, right? Can't claim immunity. He'd be toast, Swiss cheese. So that's what I'm saying. If you didn't really think that we didn't have jurisdiction, then go.
I'll just take care of this matter
Because you know we have jurisdiction.
I don't know, because I was going to go to 515 and file my lawsuit. Do a lawsuit with the officer who did arrest me because they did some unlawful, unconstitutional things that they did to me at that time. So I was going to take it there, you know. Didn't believe they had jurisdiction over me.
I would wait to see how this case goes before you do that. You know, see how the case goes first before you start jumping the gun.
Like that's what I was doing.
You know, but ultimately, You know, if I didn't think anyone had jurisdiction over me, I'm not gonna go there, man. I have enough important things to do in my life as it is. I mean, you've been sitting here since 8:30 in the morning. Well, it's now nearly 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Get this thing done. That way you can move on with your life. We can move on with our life. And just everybody be happy. That's what it's about. All we want to do is protect our city. That's all we want to, and I'm going to do it at all costs. All right. I'm going to have you sign this affidavit. After that, we'll get you out of here. And so, Emmett Tom, you were going to have to make a plan to meet with Mr. Petrov here so that you guys can exchange evidence. This is, he is our chief VA here. He's the one with all the evidence. He's the one that's going to present it to you. You can either do it here in court with us, or you can meet with them at their office, because you're going to have to get the evidence to look at it regardless. I'm happy to take any motions that you have now, and I can look at them, and then we can come back at a later date and I can roll on it for you. I see that you have a bunch of papers. I'm happy to take anything that you have, and I'll take a look over it,
Last month.
Do you see anything? Which clerk did you file it?
I have it right here. It was with Marilyn Burgess.
For us? Right? We would still get it, right, or no? You filed it on this case number or the felony case?
No, I thought it was this one on August 9th. Yes, I have this case number on it. 25226 with me.
Yeah, that's it. No, I don't see anything. Oh, wait a second. I see a motion for discovery. Is that it? Is a motion for discovery?
Yeah.
Is that the only one that you've done?
So far.
Okay. I have to talk to officers and back. If you give me 5 minutes, let me take a look at it, and then I'm going to give you a copy so that you can look at it as well. Let me print it out. Pavel, I'm printing it out for you if you want to just take a look at it real quick. Mr. Emitom, I've gotten your motion. Have you read it?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And?
Your Honor, at this time, state what,
Now the courtroom shifts into another battle, discovery. This is where both sides exchange evidence before trial. But here's the catch. Discovery isn't instant. Police reports, body camera footage, lab testing, and witness statements all take time. The defendant wants everything immediately. But the legal system doesn't work like overnight shipping.
they wouldn't be able to comply with this order, asking for an immediate order of discovery, spontaneously.
Well, other than
The
the,
opposing party.
I mean, and is he asked?
It's not, the language is not aligned with current procedure or penal code. But beyond that, the only two pieces that are requested that are reasonable, that I can't use with a timeline, one is that
Mr. Emitom, understand that you will get discovery. But sometimes it takes time. It's not immediate. It takes time to build a case. To get videos, 911 calls, reports from officers, it takes time. It's not immediate. In your motion, I guess it says he wants immediate.
immediate order.
There's no way. We can't. But we will get it to you as he gets, he will give it to you. I can grant you the order. I will take off the immediate provision, but I can grant you everything that you want. I'll give you their case file. I can give it to you when they get it.
Yes, the judge, this discovery order is requesting things outside of the scope of,
Well, I'm not going to give him what you say. I mean, like what?
and so one is that, one is requesting any documents that can close the account, like, others, photograph, narcotic account, objects, tangible things, not privileged, which constitute or contain evidence. Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
Two, any and all military witnesses, the Harris County Superior Court, State of Texas.
Yeah, that's so broad, Mr.
And
Emitom.
or any political.
You want every single witness in Harris County? That's what that's asking for.
Really properly represent myself in the case.
It's 4.2 million people. Really? Really?
So that doesn't, it's
I mean, I'm not going to grant that. It's silly.
two
You want-
items and go into this one.
Imagine any and all names of any witness for the Harris County Superior Court, the state of Texas, County of Harris, or any political subdivision thereof may have. That's so broad that even try to comply with that would take years. That's, I mean, in relation to this case, yes, nothing else. Nothing else matters. The only thing that matters is this case and nothing else. So I'm happy to comply with the names of witnesses in this particular case. Yes, I will do that. And I can mark on there for this case only. Are you okay with that?
Your Honor, the only
In the event that you were to grant something like that, it would need to be filed by the defendant. What you're granting is what is written, not what is currently modified.
Okay, so I
So-
guess
The language just needs to
I'll
be
just,
correct.
okay, so what I'm going to tell you is, you're right, Joel. I mean, right.
So I just wanted to clarify that for the
You're
record.
representing yourself. I can't do the work for you, right? He so kindly reminding me that because I'm trying to. So that's too broad.
We can go down the list if you wish.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we have.
3, true and complete original or certified alleged contract with wet ink signatures between petitioner, the Harris County Superior Court, state of Texas, and or political subdivisions thereof may have law states that in order for the Harris County, and he's not, I mean, it's not even citing law, valid lawful contract with petitioner, let them bring it forward for petitioner's inspection or immediately dismiss all charges. I believe this is going into UCC, this is not
I mean, here you're going into the sovereign citizen type language.
common law.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, I
Get
will not be able to do that.
Here, there's no. I mean, you're saying a true and complete original and or certified copy of the alleged is not even spelled correctly, contract with wet ink signatures between the petitioner and the Harris County Superior Court. I mean,
So, I'm opposed to that,
what contract?
contract.
plain, whatever. I know this is statutory and it's not going over common law, so I'm not familiar with the statutes like I explained before.
Well, you're a lawyer now. You're gonna have to familiar yourself with it.
Try me on statutes. I want to be tried on common law.
You're gonna have to do it. I'm not sure. There's no common law here. Everything's done by statute. There's no common law here. All done by statute. And since you're the lawyer, you need to know that.
Recognize that steps, I don't recognize. being tried.
Let me ask you this. How on earth are you gonna represent yourself if you don't even know that?
Like you leaving my discovery.
No. He's gonna give you body cams. He's gonna give you 911 call. He's gonna give you witness lists. And that, but is there anything else that would be in here?
I wouldn't, so, there may be dash cam, I need to check. So I haven't gotten body cam or dash cam yet, I need to check.
This is becoming the biggest problem with self-representation. The judge isn't criticizing the defendant for asking questions. He's pointing out that legal motions must follow very specific rules. When a filing asks for things that don't legally exist or are far too broad, it can seriously weaken a case. Confidence can never replace courtroom procedure.
What I'll,
Emmett Tom, I mean, let's get real. If you're having problems with things of this very elementary nature, how are you going to represent yourself? I'm happy to give you a lawyer. You know, but some things are just, I mean, there's no,
we must conclude this hearing with the remainder of the list as well, and then,
well, hold on.
And here's the moment everyone has been waiting for. The motion takes a sharp turn into arguments commonly associated with the sovereign citizen movement, requests for wet ink signatures, broad contract theories, and unusual legal demands that courts routinely reject. The judge even laughs, not to mock the defendant personally, but because the requests are so far outside standard criminal procedure. Do you think representing yourself was the right decision, or should he have accepted the free lawyer?
Just so he knows, so number 4, a true and complete original and or certified copies of the criminal record of the attorney's record, judge, magistrate, pro tem,
We're deep in sovereign citizen territory now. The defendant just handed the judge a motion packed with UCC codes, wet ink signatures, and demands for every witness in Harris County, all 4.2 million of them. Judge Fleischer is literally laughing on the record, and honestly, same.
commissioners, witnesses, as well as all officers of this court. Yeah, that doesn't apply. You don't, my criminal history? You think I have criminal history?
Do I need to ask matter or?
I mean, you certainly can. You can do anything you want to in life until someone says no, right? But I don't know where you're going to get. I mean, appellate courts need jobs too. How far are you going to get? I don't know. How much money are you going to waste? I don't know. A true and complete certified copy of all oaths, commissions, as well as bonds of all officers of the court, including but not limited to deputies, court clerks, judges, magistrates, pro tems, commissioners that have or may decide to involve themselves in this matter, appointed or elected, signed under penalty for perjury on and for the official public record. Well, I don't know what bonds you're talking about. What bonds? Like James bonds?
Bonds, big bonds,
Which ones?
Terrence bond, big bonds.
I'm familiar with that. Political affiliation of any and all state witnesses and all officers of the court. So I can't. I mean, right. Any evidence which in any way is exculpatory to the case. Yes.
You shouldn't take possession. I will produce anything so I recognize it. But
Number 8, documented proof of claim of injury signed under penalties of perjury with all immunities waived from the judges of this court, attorneys of record, the Harris County Superior Court, State of Texas, County of Harris, as well as this court, and for the official record. Document proof of claim of injury signed under penalties of perjury. To what are you referring to there?
Or was the party to make a complaint?
What?
This is whoever made the complaint against the supposed party.
Okay. Well, the Harris County District Attorney's Office. What do you mean you don't recognize?
It was dedicated for Harris County's, what was that?
Right, so they alleged that you did something unlawful. As a result, the officer arrested you and then brought that information all to the Harris County District Attorney's Office. And then they, in the two-pronged matter, number 1, I found probable cause in this case, and then a grand jury indicted you on your felony case. So the Harris County,
I haven't been indicted on that. I just want from officers. I haven't been indicted on that.
has it been indicted or no? Oh, well, I mean, they have, I think, so 180 days to indict you. But, not been indicted? Okay. I mean, I guess, would it be the information is that he's asking for? You want the charging instrument, I guess, is what you want. I know that it's...
but if it will be phrased correctly, I can better understand what is being asked, and therefore that's why I cannot speak to the
I get it, but I'm trying to go through it with him so that he understands.
If it aligns with what, if it aligns with something I can understand, sure. I mean, I can understand what's being asked, and then I can, I don't have, should not.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, I'm...
Yeah, I don't know what's not being understood here.
Here, let's go through number 13, just because there's a lot here that you got seen, and it's already 1:30. Inclusive number tied to this case, which will show this court and our officers of the court are profiting off this case, and it is trading on the stock market on and for the official public record.
And I am the trustee for the name. I am a fund. This right here. Administrative beneficiary for their name. I've been trustee. I have all my paperwork that I need to do for
And that may well be good for federal stuff, but not
a lot of statutes.
a copy of all officers of the court registration report and profile, which is registered under Dunn and Bradstreet on and for the official public. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through this motion more. It needs to be more specific. You know,
One, just for the record, for the Constance motion in its entirety.
so not 1 and 7.
Not what's immediate, not that language.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It needs to be more specific. You need to have a more like realistic guideline. They can't give you stuff immediate because he may not even have it in his possession. So I can't order him to give you something that he doesn't have in his possession.
How soon can I get a trial date? My next court date, will they have it, or how soon?
I don't even know. I mean,
Body cam and dash, I can escalate that by the next court date. The lab, I'm unsure of. I'm like, the lab.
You may want that.
okay. And I'm going to tell you now, it takes a lot. It takes quite a while to get labs done. Because, I mean, you imagine, we live in a city with 4 million people. Do you know how many people get arrested with alleged illegal substances that have to be tested? You get in line in front of everybody else.
I don't have the lab results from the store that I got it from. I have the store that is the lab result papers that they got it from in Houston, so I can submit that as well.
I mean,
I know you have to do your own.
I know that you're saying that, but remember, there's always two sides to the story.
Sure.
So they need to test what they have to see what that is. And it's going to take a while, but it'll get done. You just be patient, but it'll get done.
At the point we are sending body cam, no lab.
Okay. Typically what we do is we'll set it out 30 days, and then we'll just have you come back. And when you come back in 30 days, we'll see where they are. And then at that time, you guys can make a plan to go over the evidence. And you're not going to give him a copy though. He's just going to have to review it.
Really good inspection.
So you're going to have to come, bring a computer.
USB.
It's not through VHS, it's through.
I'm unaware. I'll familiarize myself more before the court date. Transfer.
You're going to probably need to bring yourself a computer that has a CD-ROM, because usually they have stuff on CD-ROM drives or on CDs, so that you're going to have to be able to look at it. Any kind of dash cam, any kind of body cam, they usually put it on a CD-ROM or on a CD for you to be able to look at it. The only other thing I need you to do is I need you to swear to us that you're not going to drive. I'm making it a condition of your bond.
Hold that until.
No.
But there's something for my papers. I don't drive. I don't go by driver's license.
No.
My passport.
No. I need you to do it now. Okay. I need you to do it, and I'm making it a condition of your bond. Sign the document that you're not going to drive.
Oh,
Convey.
since you're agreeing to send people. I'm still trying to keep it.
I'm going to revoke your bond. If you don't sign it, I'm going to revoke your bond.
So I got like we just having also we have the option to.
Oh, no, I'm not, you don't have to sign it, but I'm going to revoke the bond.
What matter?
Sorry?
I don't understand why I'm not going to get voted.
Because I am ordering you as a condition of your bond, not drive, convey, travel, any way you want to put it, behind the wheel of a car in Harris County, unless you are properly licensed with a Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name.
I go by my US passport now. I don't do that.
Nevertheless, I'm having you sign a document that you understand and that you promise that you're not going to do it.
Don't understand fully.
If you don't, It's okay, but I am gonna revoke your bond. And that's correct.
Yeah, once you sign it right now, it's like,
You don't have to sign it. You know the consequence. You're hearing it now. If you've never heard it before, you're hearing it now. For the entirety of this. If you do, if you get your driver's license and show me that you have,
private land, commercial property, don't engage in commerce, don't do it.
do you think that the 5-year-old kid that gets hit and killed in a car, or the 69-year-old grandmother that ends up paralyzed from an accident, cares?
This is the heart of the judge's argument. He's moving away from legal labels and focusing on public safety. From the court's perspective, the consequences of a crash are the same regardless of how someone describes operating a vehicle. It's a practical argument, and one the judge clearly believes outweighs the defendant's interpretation.
Whether you were conveying, whether you were in commerce, non-commerce. Injuries don't care whether you're conveying, whether you're traveling. Accidents happen whether you're conveying, driving, whether you're traveling. That doesn't care, right? When you get into an accident, it doesn't matter in what method you're doing it. An accident is just that. And if you have an accident, I want to make sure that the other party will be taken care of. I'm only asking you to follow the law. I'm not asking you to split the atom here. Great.
Break the law, you do that, you know.
I'm asking you to sign this. If you don't have to, but I'm going to revoke your bond. And every time, if you get a Texas driver's license and you get insurance, I won't take this deal on.
It's not legal, it's constitution. I don't trying to apply that. I need to get a license to get insurance, and I work as a commercial driver for this. I don't commercial drive anymore. I don't do nothing. I'm just.
Did you hear what I said about an accident, about whether you're conveying,
I
traveling?
understand what you mean about that.
Okay.
You know, if I was to get on the accident road with no insurance, I could get sued, and there would be a civil matter, and I'll go to jail. I understand. Right. I travel very cautious. I don't.
You just said I drive.
And I
Drive. You said the magic words.
I was the driver.
Come on. Don't be Helen Keller. Come on. And I'm trying to protect all of Harris County.
I don't know.
You're protecting you. I'm protecting all of the 4.2 million people here. That's what I'm doing. Because if you get into an accident, I know that you're not going to be out a dime out of your pocket. But all those other people, they're going to be out a crap load of money. And I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every single person in Harris County. And I don't care if I offend you. I don't care if I make you mad. I don't care if your sensibilities are upset. Don't care. I don't. All I want is every person paid. That's it. And I'm doing what the law requires. I'm not asking you to do anything. It's not outside the law. And you, acting as a lawyer, should be able to look it up and because it's all in the transportation. So, you can sign it. If you don't, I'll have you meet with Steve.
Just want my right to
They're reserved.
use my right to the court.
No?
And that's using my right.
What right are you waiting?
Infringing my right to trinity with the Constitution.
No.
Like,
Take the Dodge Bypass.
I don't know what that means.
Have the trails. You can travel with your feet.
I can't. I live in Austin. I don't live in.
Take a bus. You can Uber. But I want to make sure if you're caught driving, I'm going to put you in jail. And I'm going to make your bond so high, you will spontaneously combust. Because I want you to understand that I mean business. And I'm protecting every single person I can. That's it.
Sign this right now.
No.
You need to go to jail or arrest if I don't sign this.
Correct. That is correct.
Then I'm.
That's correct.
What do you mean? I don't sign this. It's on the record.
It's on a record. I have a reporter right here. and it's on video, an affidavit promising us he's not going to drive, travel, convey in a car, and he signed it as, it says EC, is that right?
See,
ECE / all rights reserved, UCC 1-103. Is that your signature? Okay, I'm still going to hold you to this if I find that you drive. And I'm going to tell you now, you will end up going to jail. Do you understand?
And just like that, the hearing comes to a close, but the real case is only beginning. The defendant leaves representing himself, bound by strict court conditions, and facing serious legal challenges ahead. Do you think representing yourself was the right decision, or should he have accepted the court-appointed lawyer? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Understand, I'm going to hold you to it if I catch you driving. It's going to go sideways real quick. Okay, good. All right.
Do you swear that you're not drive any motor vehicle without a plug full?
Sure. Done. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for being patient.